This is what a global backlash looks like. WhatsApp's 2 billion users have been given a choice: agree to share personal data with its parent company Facebook or delete the app. And it looks like many have chosen the latter. There's been an exodus to other instant messaging apps such as Signal and Telegram. Turkish messaging app BiP is also emerging as an alternative and says it's gained millions of new users since WhatsApp announced the changes to its privacy policy. BiP has more than 65 million users worldwide. The company says it's quickly catching up with Telegram and hopes to reach 100 million users in the next few months. BiP is owned and developed by Turkcell, Turkey's leading mobile phone operator. It promises not to share any data with third parties without getting users' consent first.
So as BiP, we do not get, process or share any data without user consent, and we keep the data in our high security data centers located in Istanbul and Ankara. So, we also do some operator agreements where we do not have penetration as market. And for those operators abroad with whom we cooperate, their user data kept in their data centers upon their request.
Turkish technology companies are hoping to prove themselves able to provide alternatives to big brand names such as WhatsApp and Telegram. And their ambition isn't limited to instant messaging apps. Despite the coronavirus pandemic decimating businesses around the world, Turkey's tech scene thrived last year. In a sign that Turkish developers are competing with the best in the industry, several companies have been snapped up. In June, American mobile gaming giant Zynga bought the Turkish firm Peak for a massive $1.8 billion, its biggest acquisition to date. Earlier in 2020, Getir, a Turkish delivery startup, made headlines when it received $38 million in investment, $28 million of which came from punters in Silicon Valley. Analysts partly attribute the success of the Turkish startup industry to its young population. Almost half of Turkey's 83 million people are under the age of 30, and more young Turks are choosing to work in digital-related industries. There's also support from the government. In the past 10 years, Ankara has handed out grants and tax breaks worth $50 million to startups. And the government's investment is paying off. Turkey's tech-savvy entrepreneurs are showing they're more than capable of competing with the heavy hitters. Haider Abbasi, Straight Talk.